Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are you people doing? Here back again with another football video here. So here's my preview for the Ukraine and the Scotland game, because in just a couple of days, in a week, Ukraine and Scotland will be playing in the FIFA World Cup qualifying playoffs to see who's going to face Wales in the final for a chance to book their final ticket to the World Cup in Qatar. That's right. Now, when I look at both Scotland and Ukraine, I think this is going to be a very fun matchup, and I think this is going to be one of those matchups where it's going to be just super entertaining to watch. You know, two underrated sides in Scotland and in Ukraine. And now, when I look at both Scotland and Ukraine, a quick history of their World Cup past is for Scotland. Last time they made it to a World Cup was 1998. That's right. It's been forever. Like, I think I was only 1 year old when Scotland last qualified to a World Cup, which was the 1998 World Cup in France. So, of course, for Scotland, this is going to be a big opportunity for them to once again create history and make it to a World Cup for the first time in the 21st century, something that they failed to do for almost 30 years now. That's right. So for Scotland, of course, I think that this is going to be a very big motivating factor in seeing how they can perform against Ukraine. While you look at Ukraine here, last time they made it to a World Cup was 2006. Where, you know, they made it all the way in the quarterfinals when they had that legendary team with Shevchenko, where unfortunately they ended up losing 3-0 to Italy. So that basically ended Ukraine's chances for the 2006 World Cup. And before that, Ukraine, I know they beat Switzerland on penalties before making it to the quarterfinals, where they just got outperformed by a really good Italian side right there that featured Pirlo, I think they had also Cannavaro, Grosso, all those Italian legends, including Prime Buffon. So obviously that was a very, I think, somewhat of a big mismatch for Ukraine here. But now fast forward to 2022, and you look at the Ukraine national team. They are also, I think, are going to be, you know, especially after what happened these last few months, you know, in Ukraine and all that stuff. I think that Ukraine's football team is going to be more motivated than ever as well to compete and see if they can, you know, because I do think that Ukraine will be playing with a lot of national pride in their team in the game against Scotland, especially after what they've been through, man. Like, I can definitely imagine that Ukraine, they're going to be playing with a lot of determination and motivation, you know, to try and just give the fans something to cheer about. And, hey, whoever wins that game, I think it's going to be a hell of a game. My final prediction for that game is I think Ukraine will win that game. I'm going to say probably 5-4 on the penalties. That's my realistic prediction on how I can imagine that Ukraine and Scotland game is going to go down. Is it's going to go all the way to pens, where I have Ukraine edging Scotland. So sorry, Scotland, but I think Ukraine look like they could win this game more. But hey, we'll see what happens. This is just a prediction at the end of the day. But yeah, man, for the Scotland national team, the best player on their team, in my opinion, without a doubt, is Andrew Robertson. I mean, he can lead the counterattacks for the Scottish national team, and what I think makes Andrew Robertson a really good and valuable asset to the Scottish national team is just his ability to create chances out of nowhere, you know, from the flank, and to just be a counterattacking player and just defend. And I just think Andrew Robertson, he's definitely going to be leading that Scottish backline. And looking at the Ukraine national team here, I think that best player on their team is either Zinchenko or I think Malinovsky. If I have to pick here, I'm going to go with Malinovsky here. I think Malinovsky is going to be the guy to watch out for the Ukraine national team here. Now, I don't know how the starting 11s exactly are going to go down, because I haven't really had the time to try and figure out how I imagine they're going to line up. So yeah, I'm not going to say how I think the starting 11s for both Scotland and Ukraine will line up, but I'm just hoping that we're going to get a really, really good game from really two underrated qualifying nations. So yeah, super excited for this game. I definitely will be looking forward to watch this game, Scotland versus Ukraine, and seeing who's going to be able to be the better side in the qualifiers here. So ladies and gents, let me know, what is your prediction in the comment section below? And if I missed out anything in this video, please let me know in the comment section below. But I hope you found this video to be informative, and if you did, please just consider subscribing as well. Helps me out a lot, you know, put a lot of effort into figuring out which type of video I should make and all that stuff. But hey, if you're here, then hey, all I can say is thank you for watching this video, and I hope you made it to the end of this video here. So take care.